Hey guys, welcome back to Gorilla Style Films. I just wanted to show you guys a quick camera stabilizer that I made out of PVC. Very cheap, very lightweight, very compact. Some people call this a 3-point shooter. Some people call it a gun stock camera rig. But what it is basically a very small camera rig that allows me to walk around and not look like a media guy or a cameraman. I just look like a tourist with a video camera, which is good in some cases because you don't want to stick out, or at least I don't want to stick out. Some people don't care, but I just want to, if I'm at say my kid's soccer game or something, this is something I'd like to bring to a soccer game or maybe a parade or something, versus walking around, at my kid's soccer game with a shoulder rig. And I don't want to walk around with this all day. I mean, as cool as this is, and this thing works fantastic, I love it. You may have seen my other video about this shoulder rig that I made. It's PVC also, only cost me about 20 bucks, and it's fantastic. I've used this at CES, NAB, SHOT Show, SEMA, and it's fantastic. I mean, it does everything I need to do. It has a light, it has a mic, it has a counterbalance on the back. I can go hands-free, and it's got 2 grips in the front, 2 bicycle grips. I can put a GoPro here and a DSLR or video camera, and I love it. But it's not the best for every situation. Like I said, if I want to videotape at my son's game, I don't want this on my shoulder and look like a dork. So this right here is so much better. I mean, I could tuck it under my arm and just film like this. Just twist the LCD screen out and sit in the bleachers, whatever, sit in the chair and film the whole thing for hours like this and not get tired. And I can also bring it up and get more line of sight like this. So very comfortable. And now I had this other professional grade camera cage, and this works great too. I've used this at NAB and SEMA also, and a bunch of other trade shows here in Las Vegas. And it's fantastic. It's professional grade. I can put lights and mics and stuff on here too. I can even put this onto a tripod if I wanted to. But the problem with this is it's only 2 points of stabilization, so it's still kind of wobbly. And I wanted something I can press against my chest or put on my shoulder or whatever and stabilize this, and I couldn't really do that. I found myself pulling it in like this, and then I couldn't see the screen. I probably could buy some more attachments and build it out, but then that would cost more money, and plus it's still kind of big and bulky, and I look like a camera dork walking around with this big stuff, all this gear. I don't want that all the time. I want to stay low-key and covert. So this just wasn't fitting my needs. So this is what I came up with to do the very covert, low-key setup. And as you can see, it is made out of PVC pipes, very cheap. You can get this at Home Depot. This is a PVC electrical conduit box. It's got a down portion and a rear portion only, nothing on the sides, and it's got an access panel here. And then back here, it's just about 6 inches of PVC pipe that I cut to length, because you got to cut it to exactly what you want. And this is what I wanted. I wanted something that could still hold nice and tight and keep my elbows tucked, kind of like when you're shooting a rifle. Same thing here, nice and tight. If you have it out here, your arms are going to get tired because there's nothing counterbalancing in the back. So you want it nice and tight and snug and stable. And then on the bottom here, it's just a coupling and then an elbow. Just those 2 pieces make up the front grip, and it fits my hand perfect, as you can see. Almost acts like a hand stop right there. And in the back, again, like I said, 6 inches right back here, and then this is an elbow, and then here's a down piece that's about 4 inches. I heated this up over the stove nice and slow. You don't want to go too fast and melt it too fast and damage it. Just go nice and slow and heat it up, and it'll bend to where you want. And that bend matches the shape of my chest, so it just makes it more comfortable when I'm pressing it into my chest. I had it straight at first, and it was actually poking me. It just hurt because it wasn't, it's a straight piece of pipe, and my chest is not completely flat, and I've got a little bit of muscle mass there. So this curve matches perfect. I can bring it in tight, and it's nice and comfortable. And then also when I'm when I'm tilting up or tilting down, it kind of rolls on my chest. So it's just a lot more ergonomic that way. And then to mount the camera, it's got a 1/4 inch, I believe it's a 1/4 inch screw on the bottom there. And this is just a screw that I got in the hardware department. I think it's maybe 1.5 inches long. Maybe you have to double check and see how long you need it to be, but I believe it's 1.5 inches. And you just drill a hole right through the plastic, and then run your screw right through there. And then you could either run your camera straight onto that screw, or you can do like I did and put a quick release plate. And this is just a SEMA quick release plate. I had a bunch of these laying around from other projects. Here, I'll just do it like that. But yeah, it works great. And with the quick release plate, you can take it off this rig, real simple, and then put this on a tripod if you want to get in the shot yourself, like with your whole family or something. And then if you want to take it off and put it back on here, it's just that fast, and it's still nice and stable. So that's a quick look at my 3-point shooter or gun stock shoulder rig. Very cheap, very lightweight, very compact, and I love it. Feel free to copy this design and use it yourself if you need something that's very low-key but stable. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. It really helped me out, and stay tuned for more videos to come. Thanks a lot, guys.